Welcome everyone to AI Annihilation. It's our first Primetime special episode after obviously we had Spinner Showdown last month on Breakdown. Tonight's show is action-packed with 6 big-time matches, all with random stipulations and semi-random competitors, all chosen by Google Bard that you can see on the screen, or Gemini as it's now called. I still always call it Bard, but today I have a nice little prompt that I have prepared, which I'll just go through it. I would like for you to book a 6-match wrestling show for WWE 2K24. Any match stipulations can be booked, but you must have all these champs defending in matches. The champions are as follows: TV champ Sami Zayn, women's TV champ Dakota Kai, and our tag champions Gallus. The potential challengers for Sami are Solo Christian, Adam Copeland, Scott Steiner, Rikishi, and The Fiend. The challengers for Dakota Kai are Jasmine Nix, Mandy Rose, Beth Phoenix, and Tiffany Stratton. And for Gallus, we have Team 3D, Motion Thrasher, and Nash and Hall. I'm also going to toss in the other 3 matches can be whatever you feel like including with anyone in the game. So anyone and everyone can be an option here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Gemini comes up with for our AI Annihilation card. So let us get into the draft, I guess you could call it. 3, 2, 1, bang. Alright, let's book a thrilling 6-match WWE 2K24 show featuring your champions and challengers with some extra spice thrown in. The show is called apparently Championship Clash, even though it's actually AI Annihilation. We will avoid that. It's in a major arena with a hyped up crowd. Well, I hope you guys are hyped up so much that you're hitting that subscribe button right now. The match card starts off with the IPW Women's Television Championship, where Dakota Kai takes on Tiffany Stratton. Special guest referee Beth Phoenix. That is certainly a match that I'm intrigued by, because Beth, former champion, Dakota, current champ, certainly a bit of a rivalry there already building. The stipulation special referee, this adds tension as Beth Phoenix can't be fully neutral. Stratton's arrogant persona clashes perfectly with Dakota's technical prowess, and Beth's presence ensures a chaotic finish. That is going to be certainly an interesting opener. We then go to our IPW Television Championship in the men's division. Sami Zayn versus The Fiend in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Well, that's certainly something. This apparently allows The Fiend to utilize the environment and play mind games, while Sami Zayn's resilience will be tested in a brutal setting. The Fiend's unpredictability makes this must-see. Our third bout, Gallus versus Team 3D. So they are getting their rematch here on AI Annihilation in no-holds-barred action. 2 of the most dominant... I'm reading the wrong thing. It's not that. That's the next match. It's actually a tables match. A classic tag team war with both teams known for their hard-hitting styles. The tables stipulation guarantees a destructive and memorable match. it's also something we've yet to see from Team 3D, because their only steps they've really competed in is Extreme Rules. Anyway, on fourth match, our first kind of unknown match. In fact, all our championships are in the first 3 bouts. I think we'll switch it up. But Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch, no holds barred, 2 of the most dominant women in WWE history, clash in a brutal anything goes showdown. This match is a dream for many fans, and there is no holds barred stipulation. Lets them unleash their full potential. Then okay. I'm gonna re-roll number 5 because Brock Lesnar is not in the game. But Gunther versus Brock would be a good thing for Last Man Standing. Cody versus Seth Rollins, Hell in a Cell. Okay. One more match. I'm just gonna say I need one more match. 8-man tag team match to Judgment Day versus LA Knight and 3 mystery partners. You're supposed to pick the mystery. Okay, we will let 2K24 pick our mystery partners. So that'll be an interesting battle. And that will probably be our opener. Why not? Let's do that. And let's get into the intro for tonight's show. Why not? Let's just roll it now. Boom. Welcome to AI Annihilation. I'm Mr33, and after that epic intro where the AI decided our match card, we have some pretty big matchups, including a trio of championship bouts. So strap on in as we get into our opening 8-man tag match. Well, we kick things off with that 8-man tag match. And out first started Judgment Day. I'm intrigued to see who.
The following contest is an 8-man tag match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 819 pounds. J.D. McDonough, Dominic Mysterio, and Damian Priest, the Judgment Day.
I'm intrigued to see what LA Knight has got in his back pocket for quick call-ups. It's obviously the AI. It allowed for random opponents to be picked here by not Damian Priest, by LA Knight. Imagine if it was Damian Priest who picked it. But the Judgment Day here, I'm confident in this 8-man tag. Normal rules is Alicia Taylor actually announcing tonight's show. Mike Rome took the weekend off. But here we go. LA Knight out first. He's keeping us in suspense a little bit longer. He's ready to roll here tonight.
Their opponents, first, from Los Angeles, California,
Yeah. Throw up them Eli's, because he's here tonight. Put on a bit of a show. He hasn't really seen too much action here in IPW, as the big mobile screen for AI Annihilation behind us. The special stage, obviously, for tonight's show. Very special indeed. Looking forward to seeing how everything shapes up with the card locked in place. And for once, everyone knows the card before the matches even begin. Well, this is one strong call-up as
From Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker!
this brick shithouse is ready to go here. You can see the concentration, the determination on Breaker's face. Arguably one of the best rising stars in the business. He brings that aura of confidence, his destruction that he lays wake in his path. He's here tonight in his IPW debut, nonetheless, to set up for a bit of a brawl. Showing a little bit of confidence there. Ego he provides, his thought process realistically always on show. Speaking of showing his strength, why not bring an Olympic gold medalist to IPW?
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle!
This guy won an Olympic gold medal with a broken frickin' neck. He's here with already a stacked lineup of talent alongside him. There's one more guy to join his ranks for this battle. A Hall of Famer with his legendary career, ready to unleash some technical masterpiece. He makes his IPW debut, I believe, as well. I'm really looking forward to this 8-man tag to kick off AI Annihilation.
Hey, let's go!
We have a special guest on commentary, it seems. Just kidding, he's actually competing.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 233 pounds, Pat McAfee!
Let's go. He's here tonight in his own IPW debut. Clearly, LA Knight knows he wants to get these underrepresented wrestlers on the card. And who can blame him? The talent on his roster, certainly prolific. But Pat McAfee, while he isn't a Hall of Fame wrestling career like Kurt Angle, or a just dominant champion like Braun Breaker, he is a showman. He is a performer similar to LA Knight that can show up and just cut his jab, as well as we're underway with our opening bout here. JD McDonough tagged in by Finn, going up now against LA Knight. A beautiful Spanish fly from JD McDonough, who's also in his IPW debut here. In fact, I believe Dominic Mysterio No, that's a lie. He competed in Dual Dream Tournament. But here, right now, this team of the Judgment Day showing their chemistry as Finn and JD working together, getting some tag team offense going. Obviously, tag team champions in their WWE careers together. A part of the Judgment Day when they were as well. Into the pin here goes LA, who's still in this matchup, is not had the chance to tag out. Yeah, as we were saying in the build-up to the match during the entrances, a lot of fresh up-and-coming talent here in IPW. Not yet seen, and obviously, with turmoil up ahead, you think it's like 4, 5, maybe 6 matches altogether. And we have a 30-man match. A lot of competitors that we haven't seen in IPW could be in that battle. And it's always that surprise factor of them sorts of matches where you have 30 men enter an arena. You don't know who's going to be in the match. It's so thrilling, so exciting that you realistically cannot wait to see what goes on. As we focus in on this bout, Ron Breakker taking it to Finn right now with them kind of deadlift gut wrench slams. He certainly set up Finn to be punished as the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle enters the ring. He's now in the eyes of Finn Balor, who tries to go for a leaping stomp on Angle, but doesn't pay off. Angle now getting caught with the kitchen sink. It's Finn. He's just going to go down the line of the opposition team and just punch him. Why not? Wear and tear them down. Only Pat McAfee didn't receive a punch from the Prince. Codebreaker from Balor, who's realistically going it alone in the early goings. I know he's tagged in JD McDonough once, but he's going to do it again. Prove me wrong, it's been the JD and Finn show more than anything from the Judgment Day. Priest and Mysterio not had any opportunity to compete just yet, but neither has Pat McAfee on the opposition's team. Angle now gonna get thrown into his own corner. McDonough sets him up. Shotgun dropkick into the corner. Angle so close to making a hot tag. Instead, opts for the step up Enziguri. Has McDonough. Throws him into his corner finally. And here comes Pat McAfee. Or McAfee, whatever you want to call him. Double shoulder block. And the pin. No, not a pin. This headlock from McAfee. Wearing down McDonough, who instead just opts to go for a leaping tornado DDT. Duck down. Snap German suplex as well from McDonough. Certainly unloading with effective offense here against McAfee. But McAfee wise to tag out once more. Irish whip, another leaping shoulder block by McAfee and Angle. McAfee's just watching on, slow to exit the ring. A referee tonight, Gail, issuing a 1 count on that. She's here for the majority of tonight's matches here at AI Annihilation. And you gotta admit, I love the ring design for tonight's show. A little bit of a circuit board background as Mysterio enters the match for the first time. Springboard moonsault connecting onto Angle. You're gonna need to do a lot more if you're to keep this Olympic gold medalist down. Judgment Day. Frequent tags more than anything, as Finn now legal once again against Angle, who's tries to land the clothesline, gets caught as Finn sets him up. 1916 has Angle planted Bron Breakker in to break it up. I missed the joke there. God damn it. Anyway, Finn throws him into the corner. Was that a tag? Could have swore he tagged Priest in. I'm mistaken, as Angle belly to belly overhead suplex. Finn is so effective. A drop kick as well. Not something you typically see out of Angle's wheelhouse. Typically likes to keep himself, bar his moonsault, planted to the mat, where he can unload his submission-based offense. But right now, not going to continue on his technical wrestling prowess. Gonna opt to tag in LA Knight. Yeah. As he's about to run the gravy train all over the Judgment Day here is LA. He slides through. Boston Crab applied. Finn not going to tap out. Instead rolls through and puts his boot to good use, pushing LA Knight off of him. Gets to Sling Blade. Now driving that boot further into the chest of LA Knight. Wisely tagging out after that submission hold attempt. LA Knight, he's quicker to the punch once Dominic's legal. Dom not able to land his offense. Knight busts him open. Knight going to work here on the Judgment Day. It's Priest's first bit of action in this match. It's when he's not even legal. As LA Knight just backdrops him to the apron. Nice drop kick by Dom Dom there, but ineffective in bringing Knight down to the ground. Has to opt to throw him into the staircase in order to ascertain that goal. Gale up to a 5 count as Priest grabs hold of Knight. 6 now. 7. I got a feeling a count out might be coming. Both men back in the ring. Springboard cross body from Mysterio. Connects as he goes into the pin. Knight kicking out with ease. But yeah, certainly interested to see how the power rankings across our divisions shape up after tonight's show, with such interesting combatants in our matches. This one especially. The fact that you've got the Judgment Day out in full force, and then 4 random superstars put together who are relatively unknown in IPW. Knight tags in Breakker and gets caught as he enters the ring. Priest actually getting his first bit of action as well as a legal combatant. Tilt the world into a power slam there by Priest, as he's just going to bring Angle into the match. Why not? Deliver a strike to the back of his broken freaking neck. And Braun now just delivering a nice suplex. I was not expecting a tope out from Bron Breakker there. There's Breakker and Priest trading positions on the apron. Priest and Knight going back to battle. Knight just hip tossing more than anything Priest. He gets thrown back into the ring. Now the two legal combatants can go to battle. Priest gets hung up on that top rope by McAfee. Not really expecting that from him. Pat now brought in legally. And gets caught in the roll-up. 1. I'm certainly noticing this back and forth battle between these two teams as no one's really ascertaining control. Priest going to work a bit more, but I'm to think no one's really unleashed a signature or a finisher. Dom now illegal once again. Gets rolled up here by Pat. 1. Slow to the count here. It's our official. Both men looking for a drop kick. Both men coming up short. Mysterio quicker once again. Lands that springboard crossbody. These two teams possibly could contend for the tag belts, as Dom's setting McAfee up for the 619, but the boots get caught and Dom get punished. Single leg drop there by Pat. He's looking for that hard tag, not going to be able to get it. Dom actually going to be the one to make the tag. JD McDonough back again into this bout, legal for his team. Setting up for, is that an Irish cloverleaf? Has it locked in. Breaker in to break it up. And Breaker's going to pay for it. Punch to the face. He's lucky he isn't Kurt Angle. He's even less lucky though because he isn't LA Knight. He's now getting drop kicked for his efforts. And both teams, respective legal persons, taking out the illegal men for the opposition team. As Pat's being counted out here. Priest has him up. Backbreaker or neck breaker. It's really hard to tell what it was as the camera shifted. This, I can tell you what it is. It's effective. It's McDonough. He's got the opposition team down. Surprised he didn't just let that play out. Allow Pat to be counted out, because Pat's he's having fun here with Finn and Priest. Up to a 4 count. Priest now the target for Pat McAfee. JD McDonough running amok. And finally Pat's back in the ring. McDonough rolling, forearm strike, connects into the pin. He goes, gets a 2 count. Pat broken on the outside, gets the hot tag. Angle now legal. Irish whip, drop down, leapfrog from the great, power slam to McDonough. Angle pulls him towards the center of the ring, clipping him with these punches. Another Irish whip, this time into the corner from the Olympic great. Works the arm. Powerbomb position. Buckle bomb from Angle. Not something you expect to see from him. As McDonough makes a hot tag. Breaker looking for that spear, but misses. Tornado DDT from Dom connects. This is where the pace, I would say, picks up, as both these men very fast wrestlers when they get rolling. But Breaker more powerful deadlift powerbomb. Has Mysterio planted in a trapped position. So why not do it once more? Into the pin he goes. Right in Judgment Day's corner. That is just insane. And the insanity of Bron Breakker on full display here. The springboard maneuvers from Mysterio certainly effective as he goes through into the Hurricane Rana, plants Bron on the rope, setting him up for the 619, but yet again, he gets caught going for the area code. And Breakker, he knows how to make people pay. Picks you up by the scruff of your neck and just lobbing you across the ring. I sense title shots in the near future for Bron. Especially after this performance so far. Angle into the pin. I'm going to win the match. But it's certainly cocky doing it in front of the Judgment Day themselves. Hot tag. LA Knight now legal for his team. But he's going to be punished here. Mysterio drops the elbow to the head. And raking away with his boots. Dom looking for something there, gets caught. Irish whip from LA Knight. Looking for the elbow strike and a punch, but comes up short. Mysterio snaps back and delivers these boots to the body. And he brings the Archer of Infamy into the ring. The Bondage Undertaker. Not able to go for the south side of heaven. Which is hell, I guess. But a BFT comes from out of nowhere. Finn in to break it up. This 8-man tag could go on for a while. Especially if people tag in and out. The street style of McAfee going to work here. Into the pin he goes. Who from Judgment Day is going to break it up? Answer, no one. There's a 2 count issued there for that pin attempt. Code red from McAfee. McDonough's into the ring and just breaks it up though. Heading up top is Pat. Has Priest in his sights. There's that double axe handle, but comes up short, and Priest now looking to capitalize on that effort. A boot to the face, and he's setting him up. I think this is going to be the Razor's Edge. Priest has him in a crucifix and plants him. Bron's in, he's broken it up though. Priest delivers a punch to all of the opposition. Screw it. Let's just deliver one as well to Pat. On your exit. McDonough now legal for his team. Judgment Day. And LA Knight's team. Realistically very even in terms of how they performed so far here tonight. You think, ratings-wise, you've got Pat and Bron, 2 lowest on their team versus... What is Kurt doing? Versus JD and Dom. Then you have your stars in Kurt Angle and LA Knight against Finn and Priest. This is certainly a very even matchup, I'd say. McDonough. Setting McAfee up for another shotgun drop kick. Springboard moonsault as well. Thick and fast offense from McDonough. But he's caught by McAfee. Scoops him up. Inverted scoop slam. And these punches are going to be raining down into the skull of McDonough. Deadlift powerbomb by McAfee. Cazadora into a double stomp by McDonough. Dom now legal, but he's caught into that tilt-the-world DDT by McAfee. Then a backbreaker to boot. Dom quickly back to his feet, but he keeps opting for that springboard crossbody. Is it enough to pick up the win here? Wow. The most anticlimactic win, but it's certainly a win.
Here are your winners, Finn Balor, J.D. McDonough, Dominic Mysterio, and Damian Priest, the Judgment Day.
Did not expect it to end like that, but the talent on LA Knight's side did not match up to the cohesion of the Judgment Day, as Dominic Mysterio picks up the surprise victory here in our opener of AI Annihilation.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the undisputed television championship.
Our first title match of the night is for the men's television championship, as the challenger ready to go tonight. As the lights dim in the arena, the Fireflies roll free. As we welcome the Fiend to Primetime. After an epic win on Breakdown against the American roller coaster, Cody Rhodes, Bray Wyatt here tonight put himself in contention for the television championship here at AI Annihilation. As he makes his way to the ring, we know he is a conniving son of a gun and overall mysterious opponent to face. Falls Count Anywhere match certainly favoring the challenger tonight, as anything goes in this sort of match. And everything is legal in terms of weaponry, in terms of maneuvers. We sense maybe a confused challenger, maybe a pained out of his brain challenger. Fiend Bray Wyatt certainly had a lot going on in his head. The build up to becoming the Fiend. And in this form, this persona, the damage he takes is minimal, but the fear he strikes is huge. And as he composes himself in the corner, we ready ourselves for a bloodbath for the television championship. Will we see a new champion, or will the champion win and cement his title reign? Let's go and find out who will walk out of AI Annihilation with a championship. The underdog of the underground certainly ready to go as the choir of the IPW universe sings him to the ring. We certainly feel ready, feel content to go to war. And we are wanting a brawl. Zayn, in his career, known for being able to go with anyone and just take them to their limits. But the Fiend, his supernatural strength and position makes him a tough challenger. And we're certainly ready to go as we toss it to Alicia Taylor for the official introductions for this championship match.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt! And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, the undisputed television champion, Sami Zayn!
Lovely introductions there as we saw the Fiend talking, trying to plant the seeds into Zayn's head before the match begins. As Ref Gale draws the action here for this championship bout. We're ready to go. Falls count anywhere for the television championship. It's gonna be a bit of a showcase by these two superstars. And we are underway. Zayn out the gates quick. Springboard into the DDT. And he's busted open the Fiend on his second maneuver. Suplex from Zayn. And we were saying, or I was saying before the bout even began, this is the Fiend's wheelhouse. But don't forget Zayn. He's got a vicious side, an extreme side, and he certainly knows how to handle himself in a war. This matchup, while it may not be his cup of tea, he's still able to compete at a high level in this sort of environment. The Fiend dropped down, lands that running tackle to Zayn as he lands awkwardly on that chair. Placed in a position to hurt and incapacitate opponents as a sleeper hold put in play. The Fiend drops down. He's masking the face of Zayn with his gloves, trying to just remove any ease of breathing. Des Prez from the Fiend as well. He's trying to get some semblance of revenge for being busted open at the beginning of this match. Zayn gets back to his feet first, lands the Hurricane Rana. Tossing the Fiend to the outside, and this is where this match's stipulation certainly starts to take effect. Falls count anywhere right now, so pins are legal on the outside. They're legal anywhere in the arena. If these combatants want to go there, they will. As you see, Gale has followed them out to the outside here. Zayn on the receiving end of some vicious strikes from the Fiend, who's gone for Sister Abigail. Lands it flush on the outside. Pinfall attempt here. Surmounts to a 2 count. And now What has Bray Wyatt got in his ass? Oh no! It's a kendo stick being thrown. And he's setting him up maybe for a chokeslam, but gets reversed by Zayn. But for how much longer does Zayn have this match, as he's immediately lost that control? The Fiend just slamming his head into that very minimal protection floor, dropping him across the barricade. Everywhere is a weapon, as a haluva kick. That was from out nowhere, right in front of Alicia Taylor. The pin comes through, a kick out at 2 by the Fiend. Both these men wanting to win, wanting to retain in Zayn's mind, wanting to claim a championship in Bray's. Kendo stick brought into play and brought in heavily as it slammed across the head of the Fiend. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2. Gale just slapping the Fiend's face there with that pin. You could certainly see as the Fiend's head just snapped back. Perhaps she was trying to wake him up to get a better matchup, as a blue thunder bomb plants Fiend outside. But he's quickly back up to his feet. That supernatural strength, willpower Bray possesses. Full display there as both men re-enter the ring. But for how much longer? Zayn's already thrown back out onto the apron. And I think a backdrop's in his near future. Everyone and anyone in IPW certainly want a championship shot. Not many get them. At a pay-per-view, we know that Zayn will be defending that belt in some form of capacity. Unaware of how or yet that match will be, as another haluva kick comes through. I say Zayn, it could be the Fiend if this matchup doesn't end here. 2 haluva kicks survived by the Fiend here in this matchup, and he's already back to his feet and has the mandible claw locked in. Zayn fights out of it. Neither man wanting to give an edge in this match. As a DDT, and you can see out here by the sledgehammer and right near where the Fiend is, the amount of blood pouring out of his skull. So much in terms of blood pools being oozed out on the outside here. And a baseball bat certainly isn't going to do any favors to the open wounds of the Fiend. Bray gets caught in a Hurricane Rana as he got back to his feet. But this matchup, realistically speaking, has been all Sammy. Sammy's dictated the pace. And the champion showing why he is a champion, as Gale gets hit by accident. And these two really are showing a lot of fortitude as Zayn dropped on the barricade once more. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2, 3! And we have a new champion here in IPW.
Here is your winner, in the new Undisputed Television.
He's got to stop just choking him out.
Bray Wyatt.
The television championship division now walks towards an eerie path after the Fiend has survived Zayn's onslaught. He bloodied in the beginning, but walking out with gold. Bray Wyatt is a new champion. Well, after a massive title fight, we head to where there is no holds barred. The man.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
The man versus Mummy in a no-holds situation. No favorites, just pure battling for potential. We know that Turmoil has championship bouts. Fallon obviously dealing with Mariah May there, but Turmoil has the 30-woman elimination match. Hell, there's television championship matches. Everyone and anyone wants to compete at the pay-per-view. This matchup, in my mind, sets us up for a brawl. And that potential brawl that can happen in a Turmoil match. As we ready ourselves for Rhea Ripley.
And representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley!
It's certainly a change to hear Alicia Taylor announcing here in IPW, and it's a welcomed one as Rhea Ripley's name just roared out from her mouth. It is such a nice announcement as Mommy readies herself for this battle. We thought the Falls Count Anywhere match between Zayn and The Fiend would be a brawl, but this matchup sets us realistically up for blood and bodies torn around the ring. People's bones, skin, flesh tend to be lost in the ring during this sort of match, as here we go, Ref Gregathy drawing the action for this one. These two women, surprisingly even in terms of their accolades, their fortitude in wrestling. Big time bags though. I would say the more tactical submission specialist who divulged her game into a bit more explosive wrestling style versus the freakishly powerful Becky Lynch, as that is a goddamn shovel brought into this matchup, and Mommy is being buried with it. Oh my word, the Michinoku driver onto the shovel. Full spinal damage done with that one. As all of Becky's back delivered onto the wood and metal. If you don't know about science and how it's more powerful to go with a smaller refined point over in a smaller area versus like a massive like tennis racket, it's because it's more prevalent to hurting a target. As roll up here by Rhea. certainly hoping for more weapons in this matchup. The shovel, unexpected and immediate goings. I want tables, chairs, ladders, you name it, brought into the ring by these two. Ripcord lariat by Rhea, but she's unable to keep Becky down. Becky goes spilling out to the outside. Mommy possibly gonna follow up to the top rope, calling Becky to her feet. Big time missile drop kick from that top rope, connecting. And Rhea knows that she needs to realistically get brutal with Becky. Becky walking round to LED apron side to get into the ring to challenge Rhea. Nice backdrop into a leaping leg drop. That's such a nice combination from Becky. She sets Rhea up for potentially a massive maneuver. Moonsault from Becky. Not something you typically see from the man. Especially from the top rope. Top rope offense isn't normally in her wheelhouse. To the outside goes Becky. Big time Bex. Perhaps looking for weaponry. Looking for a method into the match. She goes under the ring. And a table comes out with her. Set up. I'm sorry. What the flip? Exploded suplex from Becky though. It's always in. Only in IPW do you get the weird tables. Do you get things that aren't meant to happen? It's always also these big time shows that they happen in. Becky losing control. Rhea gets behind her. Electric chair position and drops her face first into the barricade. Rhea is unrelenting. When she can be brutal, she is. And that was certainly brutal. Becky now uncorking them slaps. Knife edge chops. Going to work on the chest of Mommy. Irish whip gets reversed. And Becky hits the LED ring post. Head first. And thrown. Almost landing in the lap of Alicia Taylor there. We've said her name a lot here in Primetime. But it's worth it. Because right now she is a focal point of this match as she almost became collateral damage to these two women. I thought that... I thought our previous match would be the weapons-based catastrophe, but this has certainly lived up to the bloodshed, which still hasn't been spilled just yet. These two women, no respect for one another. As weapons are being drawn, shots are being thrown, slaps even. As Rhea, a trifecta of lariats. Never mind, the third shot was a drop kick. The unexpected shot. He throws Becky into the ring. Lynch in danger. Somehow finds a way back to her feet. And now working on the arm of Mommy. Making that disarmer a more potent threat. Becky reversing out of Rhea's maneuvers. A kick to the groin. Make it another. And has the arm for a weird disarmer, a bridging disarmer. A Fujiwara armbar-esque maneuver. Getting countered by Rhea as she's back to her feet. A roll-up attempt. Becky trying to steal the win here. One is all that's going to be ascertained. And Rhea now a little angry. A little frustrated perhaps with how this match is going. A disrespectful pin on Becky. No hooking of that leg. The former WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. Well, she's going a bit Canadian badge. Brings in a hockey stick. Neither of these women are, well, hockey isn't really their sport as Becky gets behind her, drags her down to the mat. Hockey sticks lighting around our ring right now. A little bit weird to see it just slide ever further down. But Becky, she don't care about that as the manhandle slam comes into play. Could this be it? No, a near fall in favor of the man. His mommy in danger. Potentially gonna face another manhandle slam. Indeed she is. Planted once more. Head bouncing off the canvas. And this has to be it.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch!
Lynch put on a show here. A masterclass of how to handle a no-holds-barred situation. Rhea unable to utilize the weaponry as both women kind of come out unscathed. But only one can walk away with the win. And the last kicker was that person. We have one more non-title matchup here on AI Annihilation. And it's time to enter Hell in a Cell. Steel structure looms above the head of the ring as we ready ourselves for what could only be described as a lot of carnage in a container. As the American Nightmare, fresh off a loss to the new television champion, is looking to make a statement here on AI Annihilation against the former undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Seth frickin' Rollins.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Will he be able to recuperate a loss that he recently suffered? Or will he fall short? American Nightmare looks confident, but will that confidence shift once the metal structure is brought down around him? Someone who always exudes confidence is his opponent tonight. The Monday Night Messiah, Seth frickin' Rollins, makes his way towards the ring. This matchup favors no one. The structure favors no one. The one thing it favors is warfare, bloodshed, and battering anyone that collides into the metal grating that is put up around you. There's a reason it's called Hell in a Cell, as everyone suffers within its confines. The structure brought down around our combatants as we head to war. The crowd serenading Rollins inside this confined, and the American Nightmare already going to work a disaster kick out of the box. Structure, for the first time in my 10 years a presenter on IPW, brings our camera in front towards the LED apron. And Rollins starting to work his way through the American Nightmare as we head to the outside of the ring. Our angles change, our focus changes as these two stuck in here. Never mind, I thought we maybe see the metal striking their faces here in the early goings. Rollins has been in control for how much longer as he's taken onto the apron. That punch did not hit, but somehow put Rollins down off onto the floor. Ripcord knee, that revolution knee from Rollins connecting. Gonna pull at the leg stumps. And these two, on paper, fairly even. The Phoenix Splash still connecting. That was epic. Cody trying to roll away and evade it, but able to make enough distance from Rollins. Rollins runs down. Cody has him from behind, but gets caught. Uppercut from Cody, connecting. Now punches from Seth find its mark. And Seth tossing Cody towards this corner. This very solid structure, not bearing any marks on any of these combatants just yet. So how much longer will that be a factor as they're touring the outside here? Cody, the first to hit the metal. But Seth following soon, and the two of them have busted out of the metal structure and are taking it to the skies as the roof of the cell becomes the new battlefield. Remember, pins must happen inside the ring as Cody's busted open. And Seth is looking to potentially benefit off of it with a pedigree. Rhodes does well to fight out of it and has Seth in prime position for a suplex. This metal structure not designed to take the weight of these combatants as a pedigree from Rhodes. I did not expect that from the American Nightmare. And I think Seth was maybe thinking crossroads as Cody falls from the cell. A little bit too close to the edge. And he pays for it with his body. Crashing to the mat. Well, the very little protection on the floor. We already said in our pre-match to this, in the Bray and Zayn match, this floor has very little protection. And if you come crashing down from 20 feet in the sky, or 25 feet, whatever it is, from a high place to no protection, your body's gonna be battered and bruised. As Rollins has Cody up for the stomp, but he's caught. A lot of people seem to be channeling Randall Keith Orton when they face Rollins, as another RKO connects to Rollins. These two meeting on the side of the cage. Rollins landing a couple of punches. Cody returns the favor with a couple of his own and make it a third. Rollins on Dream Street and falls, crashing down to the floor. Cody heading to the top of the cage. Rollins is following. There's so much you can do from up here. Fighting on top of the steel. And Cody unleashing some rage, it seems. Gets hold of Seth. Face buster. And it's damage to sell. Cody unloading with some punches. Oh my days. Vertebraker! How did that not bust it open? But this might. Crossroads! Put Seth in the ring. And Cody follows him down. Could this be it? Cody, you just have to pin them in. Pin the heck out of Rollins. He's been through enough. This matchup would have been over. Rollins still finding a way to battle. Finding a fight. How he's still standing, I don't know. But something that might not be standing in a second is Rhodes. Avalanche Hurricane Rana from Rollins. Springboard moonsault from him. Oh my word. Putting it all on the line in this match. And a stomp puts the lights out from Cody. Seth, he knows he needs more. He gets a bit froggy with it. A frog splash to the American Nightmare. And he's setting him up yet again. Another stomp to put Cody to bed. Is this it? The crowd wanting another stomp. Wanting Rollins to put Cody out for good. Not gonna get it. It's Cody. Crossroads! Neither man going for a pin. They know the fight each have in one another. I would hope a pin comes soon. Cody yet again. Just tossing Rollins around the ring. Punches and bunches from Rhodes. Has Rollins in the corner. Delivers a scoop slam. Up to the second rope. Beckoning Rollins to his feet. Missile drop kick from Rhodes. It's amazing that there has been no pinfall attempts as of yet in this match. Maybe they need to make a statement as a pedigree. Put Seth out in the middle of the ring. Rhodes, the once to end Seth's career maybe. Another crossroads. This one busts open Rollins. How this match is still going on, I don't know. Really, a pin is needed. Rollins he's out. He's had enough. Maybe not. He finds a way to counter what Cody was going for, but Cody, the same to Rollins. Neither man willing to give an edge, willing to give up. They want to end each other's careers here in IPW. Rollins back in the ring. Irish whips Cody. Leapfrog. Drop down. He's done it in reverse order, but it doesn't matter. A sling blade is the result of the effort. Rhodes' turn, and he messes it up. Let's be honest. Final cut by Cody. Channeling his brother Goldust, or Dustin Rhodes as he's now known in that one. Suplex from Rollins. He's heading back up top. Gets a bit Feeny with that one, the Phoenix Splash. Plants Cody, springboard moonsault as well. Just pin him. End it. Put us out of our misery. Cody gets caught. Rollins fights out of his grasp. Irish whips him over the top rope. Potentially looking to put him back on the outside. Never mind, he brings him back in. Big time knee. The skull of Rhodes busted open. Blood trailing around a froggy boy from Rollins. And he's not done. Kick to the gut. And a stomp. Curb stomping Cody to another dimension. Make it another universe. Plants him down. Center of the ring. Rollins not covering him. He needs to end our suffering. Because there's been so many pinfall attempts as Cody. I thought he was thinking Crossroads. Instead opting for the reverse DDT. Figure 4 leg lock from Rhodes. Channeling the Nature Boy. Rollins taps out. This match is over. No. No. God damn it. This match should be over. Done with. Rollins lost. What? Oh my. Cody. He's hearing voices in his head. Springboard. Cody Cutter. Kill me. Crossroads. Plants him. Go for the pin. Cody, end it. End my misery. Oh, God. Technically, he's already won the match. Delivers a sword. Fuck it. Can I just end it? Okay, so it's pulled him up. I can't even go for a quick roll-up. Bionic elbow. Yeah, it pulls him up every time I go for it. How do I win this match? There is no win condition. Great. So, I'm just going to call it here. Cody Rhodes won this fucker. We saw him tap out Rollins. That is that. Cody wins. for the first time in the history of Primetime. I'm having to do that. Cody wins the matchup. What a heck of a Hell in a Cell match. Let's go into our tag team title match. Welcome to their ballpark. Team 3D coming home for the tables.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. It is for the undisputed World Tag Team Championship. And at a combined weight of 595 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
The Dudleys, in some way, are enacting their rematch clause here tonight for their championships. They lost to Gallus at Dual Dream, and tonight, as we were saying, they're in their home situation. This match stipulation favors them so goddamn much, as tables are their bread and butter. But Gallus have a secret weapon of their own. They're gonna be utilizing it here tonight. That weapon is in the form of Wolfgang alongside them.
Accompanied by Wolfgang at a combined weight of 486 pounds. The undisputed World Tag Team Champions, Mark Coffey and Joe Coffey.
Gallus with Wolfgang. Anything goes in a tables match. The only way to win is to put your opponent through the table. With Wolfgang here, some 3-on-1, maybe 2-on-1 action. It's bound to happen with him watching on in this match. Gallus, champions after a phenomenal run in the build-up to Dual Dream. Got that title shot and gained the gold. Tonight, it's on the line against the former champs. We ready ourselves for this, our co-main event. We're underway, no bell needed. As the only way to win is to put your opponent through a table. Wolfgang watching on here in the early goings, not gonna get involved just yet. Knows that his team aren't in danger until the wood is around. We have tables scattered around the ringside as big time European uppercut there by Mark Coffey. And now the tables are in play. Devon standing right next to him. Could go through it here. Good reversal there. Why do you want to get away from it? Bubba gonna play cleanup. Take that table away from the dangerous position that Devon was in. He's gonna go to work on Joe Coffey. Wolfgang finally getting involved. Tossing Devon into the ring post. Mark Coffey taking it to Bubba inside. Bubba gets caught by Mark. Keep your eyes. Wolfgang getting involved once more. Throws Devon inside the ring. Another table maybe coming into play. But the original table also back in the play itself as it is standing upright on the top of our screens. It's amazing how it's actually standing like that. If you think about it, the amount of skill to do that. There we go. Now it's no longer doing so. And Devon gonna just toss it onto the floor just to make sure it's not doing that. Joe Coffey picks it up. Sets it up as well. A dangerous position for everyone. I thought it was busted then. It instead just the legs getting taken out from underneath it. Yeah. A lot on the line in this match. Team 3D looking to become two-time champions. Our first multi-time champions in IPW. Wolfgang pulls out another table. We have 3 wooden objects in play, and Wolfgang set up that table in a precarious position. All it takes is someone thrown over that top rope to go through it. Mark Coffey taking out his brother. Joe does well to fight his way back into this match. Irish whip by Joe. If that was over towards... I thought we almost had a Big Show incident then. Don't forget Big Show versus Cody Rhodes in a tables match. Big Show put himself through a table by stepping on it. And that cost him, I believe, the Intercontinental Championship. Joe fighting with Bubba Ray. Devon and Mark Coffey on the other side. Joe setting Bubba up. Spinebuster through the table. Gallus retained their championships.
Here are your winners, and still the undisputed World Tag Team Champions, Mark Coffey and Joe Coffey.
I don't think many expected them to retain here tonight, but they still have the gold draped around them. Big win for Gallus that builds us into our main event.
The following contest is a special referee match and is for the undisputed Women's Television Championship.
The Glamazon ready to go tonight.
Please welcome the special referee for this match, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix!
You have to feel there's no horses in this race. Maybe she wants that rematch she's owed. Dakota Kai obviously beat her. Maybe she'll play favorites for her so that she guarantees that rematch. Or maybe she costs Dakota everything. There's a lot in this kind of matchup, especially at stake for all 3 women involved in this bout. But first, Tiffany Stratton gets a title shot here tonight as the lights are on her. Her first ever title shot in IPW. She's faced champions before. None of them, well, she's been unable to beat them. Obviously, she lost in the Conquest qualifying match to Isla Dawn, where she would have had a shot at the television championship at the pay-per-view, but obviously able to win that. It's only due to the fact that she picked up victory against Roxanne Perez in the first week after Dual Dream. But our opponent, Dakota Kai, the champion, has gone to war with a lot of different people. Apparently, Io Sky is all of damage control. She makes her way to the ring. Champion, confident, ready to roll into this matchup. Tiffany, we thought was the future of the business. That moniker was lost. Does she gain gold here tonight and become Miss TV? Let's head to the ring once again to Alicia Taylor for her official championship introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton. And her opponent from Auckland, New Zealand, the undisputed women's television champion, Dakota Kai.
We're ready to go for our main event. Io Sky watches on as her damage control compadre, Dakota Kai, defends her title against Stratton. Beth Phoenix lofts the title. One of the only women to also hold the belt in IPW. We are underway with this main event, and Dakota off to the gates with these kicks. Drop kick into Inzaguri, and now a ripcord forearm strike into the pin. Might break called by Beth Phoenix. Phoenix is watching on, keeping a distance from the action. It's Dakota Kai has Stratton in the corner. Looks for the Inzaguri, but Stratton does well to evade. Avoid damage. Handspring splash. And Stratton has Kai being choked out. Beth actually telling her, warning her to stop. Into the pin she goes. One. No quick count there, just a standardized count from Phoenix. Kai goes splashing it to the outside. We have a weapon in the ring. A very slow count here by Phoenix. It's time to get rolling with it. Pop-up powerbomb by Stratton. The sit-out powerbomb, I should say. And then a disrespectful slap to the face of Dakota Kai as 6 count gotten up to here by the Glamazon. Kai tossed back in the ring. Both these women know what's at stake. Know their championship in play. Fisherman Buster by Kai into the bridge. Very high arching bridge. Stratton now delivers a suplex. A snap suplex into the pin. She goes, only ascertains a one. Kendo stick been removed from the ring. Both women trying to play fair, trying to play clean. Io watching on. Billy Goat's curse here by Kai. Stratton nowhere near the ropes, but does well to fight out of it. Lands of knife edge chops to the chest of Kai. Sets her up. Power bomb. Io removing the top turnbuckle, but it doesn't really matter. As Stratton goes for the pin. Gets a 2 count on the champ. Back elbow from Stratton. Has Dakota planted to the mat. Lands a leaping elbow strike. Io getting involved, distracting Stratton here. Beth's eyes off of the prize here. She needs to get in the way and stop what Io is doing. But obviously more focused on putting turnbuckle back on. Kai not able to recover. Capitalize on what Io was doing. Roll up here by Kai. One. A slow count maybe here from Phoenix. Kai has Stratton in position for a shining wizard. Stratton quickly back to her feet though, but she's not staying there as a backbreaker. Drops her to the mat. 2 count there off that pin. And Kai starting to get back into this match. The early going certainly favored the challenger. But the leader of Team Kick has the ability to realistically change the pace of the game into the pin. That was not a rope break in my eyes. Phoenix maybe playing favorites here. Maybe just wanting them to wear each other out. Lovely arm drag there by Kai. But Stratton back to her feet quickly enough to capitalize on the maneuver. Heading up top. Kai back to her feet and catches Stratton, tossing her back into the ring. Everyone has their eyes on this match. As television championships do mean that you do have more time on TV, more show means more money, means you're in a better standing in the company. IPW management know they need to treat their champions fairly and with the essentially their worth. As they know it's a hard job being a champion, as you have to fight off everyone that's gunning for you. And Kai, she's certainly done a good job in that steed. She has faced every challenger that's been in her pathway. And realistically speaking, won in most of their matches as well. As Tiffany, though, she's been a bit of a difficult one. Crowned her. And Stratton setting up. Drop kick to Kai. And Stratton keeps heading up top. Swanton bomb connects into the pin. Beth quick on that count. Kai may be thinking Phoenix is out to get her. Io once again getting involved, removing that top turnbuckle, and Kai's fighting back. Whips her in the corner. Monkey flip out of it. Dakota sensing an opportunity. Heads up top. Splash. Diving all the way across the ring. Into the pin she goes. A little slower of a count there from Phoenix. Dakota frustrated. Knows that This match almost could be over. Chiropractor breaks the back of Tiffany, and retaining the championship is Dakota Kai.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed women's television champion, Dakota Kai.
The champ showcasing why she's a champ, picking up a victory when being down and out. And she certainly deserves to win and end out AI Annihilation with the belt. Thank you very much for joining me tonight as we head towards Breakdown on Thursday. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Tonight's episode is our only special before Turmoil, with a lot possibly happening between here and then. I'm really looking forward to seeing how every division shapes up. So strap on in, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings.